So he doesn't know it yet, but Hubert is headed up north on his very first camping trip. We're gonna go try out an idea that I've had kicking around in my head for quite some time. The GPS just took us to the absolute middle of nowhere. I assume that we're following this gravel road the whole rest of the way, like another 45 minutes on this gravel road. I probably would have brought my truck if I had researched this road situation a little better. But honestly, it's one of the nicest maintained dirt roads that I've ever driven on. It's actually in super, super good shape. There's a couple little pockets of this and that, but overall, it's been a smooth ride. We'll get there no problem. Made it. No flat tires. We're here. So he's still just a puppy until he learns to calm a little bit better. I got him tied right onto my belt here, but he's doing great. And I'm carrying in this idea of mine to see if we can catch some trout today. You ready? Let's go. Back to it. He's holding up quite a bit better than I am. It's been a while since I've done any kind of heavy carry-in or any hikes at all, actually. Oh wow. I think we're very nearly there. Let's see if we can do this part together. Hubert, come on. Good job. Finally. I see a tent down here. Hi guys, how's it going? Good. I do. It's his first camp.
Oh my gosh, is that an inflatable boat?
It is a it is.
And how heavy is that?
It's 20 pounds. This is its maiden voyage.
Okay.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, if there were all these boats, I feel a little silly now. Oh man.
You're gonna enjoy using your brand new.
Yep, we're gonna try to catch some trout. No, if you guys don't mind me, if you don't mind me pumping it up, then. All right, awesome. Thank you. So I made it to the first lean-to here, but it's taken. So I'm gonna paddle to the third one. Looks like the best one. Ready, Hubert? I'll take the fin off for now. Let's do this until we get there. Until I can get my bag down. Okay. I had to leave the fin out to launch it. And I'm scared to take my backpack off and have Hubert knock it in. You can see that without the fin, I'm tracking a little crooked, a lot crooked. But I can fix that as soon as I get to the next site. You guys are doing great! I think this must be the lean-to. It looks pretty clear up here. Yeah, there's a fire pit. It's a good sign. Even if it's not the lean-to, I might use this spot if I can. Whoops. Good boy. Go on. I think we made it. We made it to something. I'll check it out quick and see where I can actually set up a tent, just in case anybody does come through. Huh. Oh, I'd love to set it up right here. There you go. Be free. Go on. Go on. Not the best way to cook a steak on the fire, but I was so tired I just wanted to get it done. When I first started camping as a teenager, that's how I used to do it every time. And honestly, it's fast, it keeps all the juice inside, and it does turn out pretty good. All the seasoning is in there, and it was quick, and I'm done, and that's all I wanted tonight. My potatoes are still cooking in there. Come on. Come on, it's your first camp. Come on, let's go. I'll be honest, that whole thing kind of whooped me today. It was further than I thought. I got a later start than I wanted to. I'm just going to get some rest, and then tomorrow we'll catch the biggest brook trout in New York State. Part of what took me so long to get here is I made a lot of absurd packing choices for this trip. I'll confess the absolute dumbest thing that I have in my bag right now is an anchor. I carried an anchor 3 miles into the woods. Just in case it was windy out here, it blows the paddleboard so hard. But I probably could have figured out a more clever solution. But another bulky item was an entire thermos full of coffee. And that one I can forgive myself for this morning, because having it piping hot before I even built a fire is a pretty good move. For breakfast, one of my go-to camp meals is just a tin of oysters. They've got like 18 grams of protein. They're super light and easy to do. I'll filter a little water for the trip out. The water is so warm, like bath water. That's why we came to this deep lake. I think if I go out deep enough, that's where we're going to find our trout friends. I don't know if you can see all the way down there, but I'm in over 60 feet of water right here, about 65 feet, which means I found just where I wanted to be, just where I came for. I still am not seeing any fish marked down there, but if I were a fish in a 73-degree lake on top, I'd be as deep as I could get, away from that whole entire army of loons that's been trolling around. What my plan is going to be, now that I've found that spot, is to go back and forth across some of these real tight contour lines where it drops down so quickly. And then on the shore side of it, there's tons of boulders and cover for these fish. If they do happen to be hunting in shallow, I can get them there. But I still have the suspicion that I'm going to find them down super, super low. Check this worm out. Yeah, worm is still doing good. See if I can't get snagged on some of these logs. Come. Come, come. Good jump. What an adventurer. Good job. Thank you. Go ahead. Good boy. Pretty sure I'm right here. Before I leave, I think I could hit this. All right, so my main mission on that trip was to test out a paddleboard. Can you bring it in to a backcountry trout pond and catch fish? The first part is a yes. Obviously, I didn't catch any fish on this trip, but it was a good learning experience. One, I can make it happen. It's a lot lighter than a lot of the models of canoe that people that I know bring into the woods. Two, it was it would have been easy if I hadn't packed so foolishly. So I got home and I weighed my gear, and I actually had brought in over 70 pounds worth of stuff, including that paddleboard itself, which is just foolish. So in my next video, I'll be talking about what I should have left home, what I will be bringing next time, and then making some modifications to make everything lighter so that next time I can get in there and actually find the fish. So tune in for that. As always, we'll keep on paddling and climbing ever upward.